Hey folks, Kyle here again. Thanks for coming back to the ST Magazine YouTube channel. The voice of the Army Navy surplus and survival industries. You guys probably remember a video I did a while back, an unboxing, the biggest unboxing we've had on the channel. Otis Technology sent us out a huge box that included a bunch of Otis Technology gear, as well as Shooter Supply, which I recently did a review on, their latest acquisition. And we also have some great review coming up on Ear Shield, another product line of theirs. But right now, today, I want to dive into the different products that they sent us from Otis Technology, one of the leading brands in gun care and gun cleaning equipment. Some of the more, kind of basic products you see here right off the bat, we have lead cleaning hand wipes. These are exactly as they state, hand wipes, but they're designed, special formulated to break away that lead buildup that's inside there. They all come package sealed there, and they're just going to look like, ooh, that's a good package seal to make sure that it stays factory tight there. There you go. Right inside, simple wipes, pull right out, very low moisture, low odor, great for the hand to clean, the gun residue, powder, everything else that kind of builds up there with that, the lead from the fouling from the machines. Another thing here that they sent us out, swabs, pipe cleaners. These are nice, but I'm starting to see this quite a bit more in the gun cleaning world. It's kind of like a giant Q-tip, a cotton swab. It will really get the cleaning solvents, oils down inside into your mechanisms there. And then these are actually kind of interesting here, the pipe cleaners. Also great to get kind of through some small orifices inside your firearm. We get a whole pile here. You got 6-inch long single tips, and then 6-inch long, 1-inch diameter as well. Dry lube, obviously as it states right there. Spray. It's gonna be a dry powder lube or dried lube, so that way it's not gonna leave an oily residue everywhere. The all-in-one CLP 085 cleaner. I believe we had a similar version with that actually in the 9mm kit with Shooter Supply in the previous review. Again, the CLP, it's going to clean, lubricate, and protect. It removes fouling from metal surfaces, penetrates tight spaces, stops rust and corrosion. So this is your all-in-one CLP cleaner for your firearm. Also included, they sent us out a nice little AP brush kit. All the different styles there. You have the nylon, the phosphorus, bronze, and stainless steel brushes. They're all double-headed, so different styles, depending on the different accents that you're using there, depending on what parts of the components you're looking to clean. And then I'm going to go ahead, I want to sit down here and dive into these different kits here in a little bit more detail. Alright guys, let's dive into these individual kits here in a little bit more detail. First one I want to kind of go into detail, this is the Ripcord Deluxe Pull-Through Bore Cleaner. I want to kind of read the specs on this a little bit before I kind of pull it apart for you. First things that are being included, this is a Nomex surface. It's heat resistant up to 700 degrees, so you can fire your firearm all day long and run this bore rope right through it and not worry about it burning or melting, leaving any residue inside. Also the molded rubber core inside that again ensures a 360 degree clean, and a memory flex cable, so that helps you easy feed design that cable instead of just having a limp kind of rope there. Also included, you have the caliber gauge specific bronze bore brush, caliber gauge specific bore mop, shooter's choice FP10 lubricant, light, and the brush, and everything that comes with that. But let me jump in right now. I want to see these pieces in a little bit more detail. Dump it all out. So here's the ripcord itself. You can see that comes nice little tied there to hold it together. See the full length of the cord at both ends. You have the threaded ends on there, so you're able to take the handle. That's just going to press in just like that. Pull your handle on. At the other end, you're going to have your various different brushes. And again, this is specifically for your 9mm caliber, your 38 caliber, your 378, all kind of a similar. Thread the wire brush right on. And you're able to, with the wire core here, you're able to brush that right down through the pipe really easily. Instead of it flexing and bending too much, it's going to push down there through that. And then you go all the way through and you literally give it a ripcord. This thing's full length, so if you've got any sort of long barrel 9mm rifle, or it works perfectly for the handgun as well. And they also give you a nice little gun clean microfiber cleaning care kit pad. And again, the solvent, the CLP, which we mentioned a little bit earlier, and it's included in all of their kits. This one here is just the 9mm bore cleaner. So same thing there, just not quite the deluxe kit, which just means you're getting your bore cleaner, you're getting your handle, no attachments, no additional solvent, but just boom right there, have that. You've already got all the attachments at home. These are going to fit any typical rod, so you've already got all your cleaning rod attachments. You can just get, your customers can just get the ripcord itself with all the additional focus pieces with that. Here we've got the 223 caliber or 5.56 breech to muzzle gun cleaning kit. Every piece you need for your 223 or 5.56 caliber cleaning kit. It's going to include a 223 caliber bronze bore brush, 223 caliber bore map, 223 chamber brush, a slotted tip straight and bent picks, T-handle stud and rod sections, short AP brush, another T-handle, 2-inch cotton patches, and 30-inch memory flex cable. But again, coming in here in your 223 caliber kit, it's going to be a similar style. It's not quite your bore snake that's designed to clean it, but it's your full bore cable to run it all the way through. And then inside you're going to have all the pieces that I mentioned there individually. And again, this is going to be for your smaller caliber, your 223 or your 5.56, your typical kind of assault rifle calibers. Coming next, the Otis Tactical Universal Rifle, Pistol, and Shotgun from 17 caliber through 12 gauge. That's everything, from a .17 to a 12 gauge, in this little tiny kit. I don't believe it. Let me read what this thing has inside of it. Patch cleans 17 cal to 12 gauge, brush cleans 22 cal to 12 gauge. And inside you've got an 8-inch, a 30-inch, and a 34-inch memory flex cable and T-handle. You've got a 22 caliber, a 27 caliber, a 30 caliber, a 9mm, a 45, and 12 gauge bronze bore brushes. So just a one shotgun gauge there as well, just a 12 gauge. Small and large shotgun slotted tips. Small, large, and shotgun slotted tips. Obstruction remover, chamber flags, small and large patch sleeves. Your FP10 CLP cleaner, of course. And to see, again, as I mentioned, they always make sure all these containers are very well secured in security. There's a zip tie on this one here, just to keep those sticky fingers in your store from pulling little components out. But look at how well all those little pieces come together, and even inside of this kit is its own little carry kit. That's really cool. Its own little all-in-one cleaning kit. Zips right up, can fit into your pocket, and clean almost any firearm out there. That's really cool. Inside, you got the handle, you got your 12 gauge brush, then your CLP cleaner, your cable. It's kind of a neat little holder here as well. Holds all the different little attachments there. You got your brushes, you got everything there for your patches. This one here, actually, I read that. I'm not sure, I've never seen this little tool here. This is called a chamber flag. Placed in an empty chamber to mark the firearm safe. I may have ousted myself there for not being safe enough. So you put this inside the chamber, let everybody know that the firearm is safe and clean. There is no bullets inside, or it has been checked. Patches, as well as a shorter cable here. Nice little short cable that comes with that as well. So that's a really cool little kit, all in one. I'm not going to try and put this all back together here on camera because you guys will all laugh at me. The Otis Technology 9mm kit. Again, good for a 9mm, 38, or 357. You guys may actually remember, in a previous review, I did the Shooter Supply 9mm kit. First question I thought was, what's the difference between these two? Again, as I mentioned in a previous review, Otis Technologies recently acquired Shooter Supply. Shooter Supply tends to be the more affordable brand, so they're able to offer you both options here, but kind of at a little different price points. So we did the Shooter Supply review. The main difference here with the Otis Technologies is the brass components. That's really the big thing here, and I'm going to show you kind of side-by-side comparison with these. biggest glaring difference right off the bat, the Otis is going to have your brass handle as opposed to your aluminum handle here. And even more so, bigger difference, is the brass components, the brass attachments for the Otis. Whereas the Shooter Supply has perfectly functional plastic components. But again, a little higher grade material here with the Otis Technology. You're going to have your full functioning swivel handle. You're going to have all of your patches included inside here as well. Has the brush, as well as the pad, extension, and the point. But again, all of these are brass components, high grade materials. Biggest difference between these two here is the price point besides the materials. Whereas the Shooter Supply retails for around $15, $15 to $20 depending on which site you're looking at. The Otis Technologies retails for around $25, higher quality product, higher quality grade materials. Retails on their site, I believe, for $32.95 on Otis Technologies. So it depends on your store, your customer base, what great product they're looking for. Otis Technologies, Shooter Supply, they have you guys covered from all angles, from the affordable end to the high-end technology, high-end gear. So make sure to check out Otis Technologies website, listed at the bottom there, Otis Tech. Make sure to click like and subscribe to get notified on future videos and news in the Army, Navy, surplus, and survival industries. Thanks, guys.